Good morning. I have no idea what I look like. My hair's all over the place. Doesn't matter. It's a bright, white morning. There's snow. Backyard looks really nice and snowy. Actually, our street is snow covered, so you don't have center bare, you've got snow covered. There's snow on the road. That's kind of neat. We're not a main street, so they're not all like that, but I just had breakfast. I'm having coffee. Coffee. Oh. I've been thinking. Always a dangerous thing, but I've been thinking. Here in Canada, we get lots of American news. So, of course, what's in the news lately? My hand is slippery because I put some cream on my face. And, yeah. And my mug is slipping out of my hands. So I was wondering how this works. And then I figured out how it works. American politics, figured out by me. Anyway. This has happened a number of times. That American politicians of various stripes, Republican, Democrat, have been discovered to be fooling around on their wives. But then the American public forgives them. And goes on to either elect them or, whatever. I just don't understand it. Because, on the other hand, the American public then says that they're God-fearing and you should act as if the eyes of God were always on you, or the eyes of God are always on you, and you shouldn't behave in inappropriate ways because He is watching. Praise the Lord is what I always hear. And I don't know how that reconciles with electing a politician who has fooled around when that's not good in the eyes of the Lord. But then I say, oh no, there are so many Americans, and they don't always think the same way. They don't all think the same way, which is, of course, it's got to happen. So those who think the one way condemn the politician for his philandering ways, and those who think the other way vote for him. It's a big country. Holy smokes. Which means, you can make big mistakes because not everybody's watching the same people. I don't know. It's just really, it must be confusing to other countries too. It must look damn crazy. So being in Canada, we have our leanings. Depending on how we lean, that is how we lean in American politics. We have our opinions, right? Whatever. Not much use in talking about politics anyway. How does it have anything to do with my day-to-day life? Not much. Not mine. Politicians may have lots to do with my life, but I don't have any influence over them, other than the meager little vote that I cast every now and then. And being that I live where I live, right now my vote doesn't count for much. Because not a lot of the other people have the same opinion. Okay, well, there you go. I got dressed this morning because I wanted to be cheery and warm. So I wore my cheeriest shirt and then wore my warmest hoodie over top of it. Because things haven't been cheery in the world lately, so I thought I'd be a little cheerier. And all I did was look cheery, maybe, because who knows if I look cheery. I didn't look in the mirror as I went by. Yeah. The skier dying, the boat capsizing, and so many people in that calamity. And Etta James dying, and once again depriving the world of another beautiful voice. And I know this goes on all the time, and has for time immemorial. But right now there seem to be a lot of people dying. My doctor, I passed the medical center yesterday on our way home from something. On my way home from, no, I didn't pass it. Whatever. They haven't come back with results yet of the our department's fire. Anyway, they've been looking into it and they haven't come back with results. So we don't know yet why a couple of rational people, one would hope, died in a fire like they did. It's just not comprehensible. And on I go, being cheerful and cheery. Don't block my sun, Branch. It's warm. Anyway. She says anyway again, which is your clue that I'm wrapping things up. Because I've gone on long enough for a Saturday morning where I should be working. And no cats have come to see me. You should have seen Julia. She's been playing with her mice all over the place. Last night especially. She was having a riot. But now, she must have worn herself out. And Ty's having a drink of water. Okay. See ya, folks.